Hello y'all, welcome to my Total War Warhammer 3 Reikland Immortal Empires playthrough, and in part 4, well, playthrough / campaign. In part 4 we did a lot of posturing with the Empire Secessionists. Not much happened. We had the chance to fight them, but I figured it was way too many units and it was too risky. And right now we have an army from Grand Cathay. Some faction from them has showed up right outside our capital of Oakdorf, so there is some concern there. They are a caravan. I don't know where they're going. They're just kind of on the border, and they're just right outside the city, and they're neutral. So I got to be very careful there. And we moved Karl Franz to go defend Ubersreik, but hopefully nothing bad will come of that. And let's go ahead and end turn. We got some event about a migration here, so let's read that. A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do we let them cross into our territory or turn them away? Let's welcome them in, and by doing this for 3 turns, we'll get a buff that will give us plus 15 growth for all provinces, minus 10 recruitment costs for all armies, but at the same time, we're going to get a debuff of minus 3 control, so welcome. And what it says about empires have been on the enemies have been on the doorstep of the empire, and green skins attack Elector's state. Wizenland, who is south to us, I think, they've come under attack from green skins in the region of Wissenberg and are appealing to you for military assistance. Will you come to their defense and join them in battle, or lead them to fight off the attackers alone? And let's choose to join them, and we'll send a military force. We will aid them, so let's get that done. We could do nothing or just send scouts. We need to help them. And we are going to be aided there, so we have a battle deployment. We are aiding them in this battle. Hopefully, let's just use auto-resolve. We can easily outnumber these green skins. Auto-resolve. And we have a decisive victory, so that's going to help improve our relations with Wizenland for intervening on their behalf. And let's execute the captives. So that is a victory there for the Empire. And a caravan arrived. That gave us some money, apparently. Whatever, then they just left. I don't know. Okay. Not complaining there, but thank you. And do we move into attack now? Move this army here. I hope they leave the area. Can we attack them? Will they be aided by anyone? Yes, I need them to get drawn out more. So what do I use for this army? Do we go up north and fight Marienburg? I say maybe. Let me rally some units. Can I get any troops recruited? No, I don't have enough turns or something like that. That is an issue. So I need some soldiers. Give me some swordsmen and spearmen, please. And some archers, crossbowmen, that would be good. And we have a hero in this army here, led by this general of the Empire, and he is a witch hunter, and he is scavenging or something. And I really hope, just move out from your protection from this place here, Helmgart, please. Just leave the area. We can defeat this massive army, and once we can do that, we can launch a siege against the capital of the Empire Secessionists. They're really being held down by the Secessionists. They need to be defeated in battle, and then we can do whatever. I just need to move this army here, maybe, or no. If we just move, let me move Karl Franz nearby. Just set up at this camp, at this terrain. Hopefully, let's see what happens. So let's go into in-camp mode. I need them to attack us. Can this army move at all? Cancel the deployment of these troops. Go into ambush mode with this force, led by Magnus Hudrikans, and set up there, or no, it's not going to work. Just go into this town then. Fall back, and let's get him some swordsmen and shields, well, spearmen with shields, I mean, and crossbowmen. So that's going to be what he's going to recruit, and now let's in turn. Maybe the army of the Empire Secessionists will attack Magnus Hudrikans, and that could be what we need for them to do. Hopefully, I really hope they do that. That would be optimal. The Ice Court of Kislev has come to us with a trade agreement offer. We get, say, what is this? We get tariff money and we get pottery. We are exporting pottery, and we just get tariff money from them. Whatever. Let's say yes to this, because trade agreements are useful. The Empire Secessionists did what I thought they would do on their turn, and they decided to attack Ubersreik, and we have a settlement garrison at Magnus Hudrikans defending the settlement, and we will fight this battle manually. The enemy has a lot of archers and spearmen, 1 unit of crossbowmen, and some swordsmen, and of course there is the leader of the army. Meanwhile, we have our general of the Empire, a witch hunter, a lot of infantry, and very little archers. So I am hoping we can try and use our infantry to our advantage and just push the enemy hard enough and defeat their infantry. Then we can destroy all of their ranged units. That is the strategy, that is the plan. Here we are on the battlefield, and this is some very mountainous terrain we are clashing in. So what we're going to do is hold the most defensive terrain we can and just protect this area for now. And at this moment in time, we got to wait for reinforcements and hope they will be enough to defeat the enemy and just let them come to us. We have 1 minute and 58 seconds. I think they split up their forces in half for some reason. Just hold the high ground and we will be good. Just hold as much high ground as we can and force their archers and whatnot to get as close as possible. I don't know why they split their units like that. That is a little concerning. That is definitely strange to me. And we have no archers at all. What can this witch hunter do? Like, what is he skilled at? Armor piercing missiles, duelists. He can fight that lord maybe. If we can slay their lord, what can he do? So duelists are good at fighting lords or heroes. And let me use the witch hunter to challenge the lord and say the lord and the general of the Empire and the witch hunter need to kill their lord, and we should get a victory from that. If we can just accomplish that, that is. I'm a little worried if they... Okay, here's the reinforcements. They've arrived on the field. Go to these mountains, please. Move to the mountains. Move to these hills. And they're moving on the right side hard. What do we do about that? Move faster, please. Run, run, run. They're going to be in range soon. Do we strike? Gotta let them march up the hill. Get up here, please. Defend this angle. Can we just buy time with the crossbowmen? We could. These guys are being hit hard. These spearmen are. Just get up the ridge. These guys will take some casualties as they climb up to our hill position. And that is unfortunate for them. But these swordsmen just got in the place for Reikland. Those poor spearmen, they have no shields against this. They have very little armor. And they're taking some casualties. If we can just move into a defensive position, that would be great. And the enemy army is approaching the ridge, approaching our defensive our main army that we started off in the field with. We're now facing the enemy. And we could possibly endure the whole enemy's barrage of arrows, but I don't want to risk that. They are going to start trying to fire at us up the hill, which is a little bit of a problem, because we don't have shields for every single unit. These spearmen are just vulnerable. So do we charge down the hills or what? We have our units exchanging fire with the enemy, some crossbowmen firing at these archers. Do we just go and attack them? We could. Send down... Do we go out now? They're going to fire at us the entire time, by the way. We got to do something about them. Do we attack? We could sling down now, attack these units here, these spearmen with 3 units of our own, and actually let's go on the offensive, or no, stay more passive for now. Move these 3 units down here though, charge into these guys downhill, and try to use that momentum we have, and just drive them back since they are isolated from their allies. Drive them back, 3 units there, huge weight of numbers. These guys are getting crushed by arrow fire. Move them in though. 1 unit is like breaking. Move this unit forward, moving the general of the Empire in this area. Being targeted by the enemy, I can tell. Somewhat. Fire this general, please. Fire on them. And bring 1 unit to chase down these archers. Bring that archer group there. Some units may want to try and break soon. I don't want that to happen. Pursue these archers with 1 unit. And I hope that'll be enough. Actually, move this unit back here. It'll be reserved. Move this unit to go chase after those archers. Okay, let's check on the main brawl here. How's this one on the left side? Are they broken yet? They are not. Even though we have 3 units here. Come on, move these guys over then. Bring them over here. And do your best to kill this general, please. He needs to die in the field. And then we'll have our victory. So just engage in this melee. How's Magnus Hardwickans doing? He's fighting on the hill with the rest of his men. And we're trying to do what we can to win here. He's relatively surrounded, but he's trying to kill all these Empire Secessionists. He's killing so many of them, just swinging his sword. 1 guy went flying down the hill, and that is rough for those guys. Can these guys get in here, though? Please? Okay, the archers are forced to retreat due to skirmisher mode and things like that. Do I move another unit in here? I say yes. Let me do that now. So moving these units here and force them back. They are going to engage us in a melee, and these units are vulnerable to archer attack from another angle. Those archers are moving around, I can tell. So moving this unit here, and just please occupy them. Keep them busy. And that witch hunter is being targeted. That's what I don't need that. So go down here, move this swordman unit, and keep them busy. Just keep these archers on the run constantly. Force them back. Destroy these units here. And these guys are gone. I think they've been annihilated. Possibly. Or no, they're moving around. I don't know. But skirmisher mode is going to be our friend here. If we can just force the enemy to depend upon it. If we don't lose this witch hunter, that'd be great. Move these units here. That just destroyed those spearmen on the flank. Move one unit to go back into the melee on this hill. Get them involved. They have just finished off those spearmen. I think they were coming in on the right side. They're dead now. Those enemies are. And we are definitely... We could win this. We just take care of all those archers. They're the big issue here, so keep them occupied. Keep them occupied at all times. Make sure they can't do anything too dangerous. And we'll be good. We'll be very good if we can just do that. Just get down this hill. It looks like we can't do it, though, due to the angling. And that is a concern, but we can manage with that. Run after these guys, please. We have 2 units dedicated to just run after these archers. Kill these units here. Bring these crossbowmen forward. Focus on the enemy commander, or no, that poor witch hunter is being targeted by archers in a great amount, which is a problem. Move in here. Engage the enemy. I think we have more infantry than they do, so let's take advantage of that. I think we may have some lord-on-lord combat here between these 2 generals of the Empire heroes. Well, that's their category as generals. Keep pushing down into these archers, force them back, force them to melee brawl, and do things they aren't really good at. So that's good, that's what we need, keep them busy. And we're pushing here. Can we just kill their general? I need that. They seem to be breaking somewhat. Okay, units, there are routing. Our units are breaking through. Focus on these swordsmen now. Force them back. Some units are breaking. I don't know if they'll return to the fight or not. If they don't, that's what we need. So move these units, keep fighting there, please. Move these units to engage here. And this is the leader, the general commander of another force. Move these units over here. Focus the crossbowmen on these archers who are fighting. I think they returned from some routing they were doing earlier. So those Empire Secessionist archers are going to be clashed. They're going to fight these swordsmen of Reikland who will show them no mercy in the field. They're going to cut those guys to pieces, and they're going to have crossbowmen firing in for support, and that should force them to rout. The enemy is shattering. Honestly, they are. Problem is, we need to kill this lord, and that would end the battle for sure. So keep pushing here. Kill this lord. That will be what we need. I don't want to lose I don't want to lose any units. I will afford casualties. I can take some casualties. I would like to not have any units get annihilated, though. But if we can just score major victory against the Empire Secessionists, that is what we need. So we have units moving in here, surrounding this lord. So many troops are just getting flung about. Those poor guys. So fire this witch hunter. Get some shots in, please. Get those shots in. Get them in there. Oh my goodness, that lord needs to go down, though. Just stab him. Poke him with your sticks, your pointy sticks. Come on, we got this. Keep forcing these units to rout, though. Run after these units. These crossbowmen attack these guys. Stay out of skirmish mode. You get out of that. Don't be like them. Don't be vulnerable to your own issues. Push here more. Push down the ridge. Run down these archers. Keep these guys in a position where they're going to be forced to constantly regroup. And can we get this lord defeated? Is he running away? What's he doing? Okay, he's routing. Make sure he doesn't get away. Yeah, take care of him, please. Yeah, he's not going to run. He's done for. And focus on him. How are we doing? Have any units of ours routed? I don't think so. Pursue any units that regroup, though. Focus the lord of our force on the main line over there. Maybe he can inspire some more leadership in our units that are still in the fight. Just kill this commander, though, with those 2 groups of troops. Take these swordsmen here that are shielded and run them into these spearmen that are still in the field. Change that. And what is this unit here? That is our... Okay, I think some of our units are trying to break. A little bit of a problem there, but it's whatever. And focus all the fire we have from these crossbowmen on this lord, who is going to get killed soon, I believe. We have 23 units left in this unit of spearmen. Keep them in the rear, because honestly, they retire for the rest of this battle. It seems to be won for the most part. We just need to defeat their units in this brawl, and that'll be what we need here. Just run them through with the lord, and they are shattered once more. I mean, their lord's not going to return to battle. He's going to die soon. He will be killed in the fighting. So focus here. These crossbowmen ran out of bolts, so now they're charging in to finish off this lord. Is he dead? Okay, he's not dead yet. He's close to his demise, though. And we're running down this hill more. These units are just... We had momentum. They've lost every single major unit they have, and many of the troops are broken. Keep shattering these units. Force them back, and ensure that they are going to have... Your warriors are rallying. Yes, good. So make sure they can't really regroup after all this. And the issue is, even if we have a major victory here, we are going to have to fight the remnants of this battered Empire secessionist force in a siege for Helmgart, which is a problem, but at least we have a victory here, and that is what we needed to break the deadlock we were having in those mountains of Axbite Pass, I believe it's called. And these units here are routing, or they're considering routing, but are not doing it. Oh, these are archers. Run them. Okay, deal with them, deal with them. Turn around, deal with them, focus on them. These guys, though, stay over there. Focus on him, though. How's this lord doing? Is he still alive? Make sure he doesn't get away. Take care of him. Let me speed things up, though. So take care of that lord. That's all I got to do. I'll end the battle soon. Keep running these guys down. Get all that done. Good. Chase them down. Go, go, go. Take care of the lord. At least kill the lord, and I'll end the battle. That guy is just... Lords are so tanky. My goodness. Keep running down these enemy units. Take these swordsmen here. Smash them into this lord. Finish him off, that general of the Empire. So many battered units, they're gone. These archers are crushed. They're like half unit size. A lot of them have been annihilated. Just kill this lord here. Once he's gone, he'll no longer be a problem for us, even though he's trying to get away sort of successfully. He is going to be chased by the entire army now. Bring the entire army of the force of Magnus... What's his name again? Magnus Hertwigans down upon Hans Freckenwerther? He's running away. He's making a run for it. He's being chased down by the entire force here. These spearmen run in, get a few pokes in. But is he going to get killed, though, in the pursuit? I don't know. Just focus on him, though. And here we go. He has to have no stamina left. He's being chased by this one guy who keeps poking him as he runs along. Like, look at this. This is absurd. It's like a chase scene. Like, this is crazy. He's running. He keeps running. He gets poked by someone. Keeps running. And he might make it off the map. It looks like he may make it off the map. Very battered and beaten, though, mind you. And he is gone. He's making it to that house there. Maybe he's going to go inside and just hide. It looks like that. That is the end of the map. He's made it away. And let's hit in battle at this point. And we have a Pyrrhic victory, although we didn't lose any units, so that's good. And our lords and our hero, our lord and our hero is still living. The Empire Secessionist went into that engagement and lost about, I would say, approximately 80% of their fighting force they started with. We, on the other hand, when you combine our main army we have in this fight with the settlement garrison, we lost about 30 to 40% of our forces involved in that clash, and I would say, frankly, that is a pretty good trade-off considering they lost. And this is classified as a Pyrrhic victory, and to be honest, it doesn't seem like that at all, but it's whatever. And let's decide the fate, well, what to do after we have won, and let's go with pardon the captives, or no, let's execute the captives, actually. We're going to do that. Ostermark is offering us military access and a payment of 280 gold. Let's choose to accept their offer. A couple of the elector states of the Empire have had a disagreement, and they're going to go with war. They're going to have a war declared on each other. They're going to fight each other, and they want us to weigh in. Do we stop the war, do nothing, or get involved in one way or another? And what I think I'm going to do is decide to aid Sturland, since Nordland, we don't really have much communications with them in the first place. So let's choose to side with Sturland. We will declare war on Nordland, the elector state of Nordland, and the fealty of Sturland will increase by us doing this. Our general of the Empire got himself a mount. Good for him. And I think I'm going to end part 5 of my Total War Warhammer 3 Reikland Immortal Empires playthrough / campaign here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.